Sweethearts, what is up? All right, so let's do a little check-in on your person here, okay? See what's kind of going on in the energy. If you guys are new here, I'm Liz. I'm Blooming Intuition. Let's see what this person would say first. We're gonna start from there. His name is over the T. Okay, let's see. I can't help but wonder about what could have been, okay? So this doesn't have to be someone with history. This could just be somebody where it feels like timing's just been a little bit off here. It feels like this person's daydreaming about you. Let's see. I could start a fire with what I feel for you. Ow, you guys are spicy. Okay. I thought I could move on, but you have always been my favorite memory. Okay. So this does look like you already know this person. Okay. So I feel like this person hasn't told you how they feel though. So let's see what's going to happen between you and this person. Let's see what's going on. Okay. So, gotta ask the right questions, right? Let's see. How do you know this person? Seven of Pentacles. Feels like, this feels almost like you were building. I always get comfy. I'm doing readings now. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you guys, it feels like maybe you thought you were watering this all by yourself. Like this could be a friendship, right? Where you were like, maybe this could turn into something romantic. I feel like you know this person for sure. This could also be somebody you were connected with where it's like, she's the only one carrying these pentacles, these buckets of water. So it feels like maybe you thought in this connection that you feel like you're giving more to it than they are, right? Three of Swords, yeah. Three of Swords. I feel like some of you guys are looking at yourself like, why did I do that? Did I fuck it up by giving too much? There's this energy of maybe you have done this in the past, where it's like maybe you've overextended yourself, or like maybe I shouldn't have done too much. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. But you're beating yourself up for what you've done when all you've done was love this person. So don't beat yourself up, okay? Yeah, the Death. It feels like you're looking at some kind of ending, even maybe from your past, where if they've had the same kind of pattern and the same kind of repetition. Somebody's name could start with R. I'm thinking like repetition. Like it's happening over and over again, right? Where it feels almost like different person, but same person, different meat suit. You know what I mean? Something like that. Yeah, the Devil. It feels almost like you feel like, am I attracted to like the wrong people? Okay. All right. I don't feel like this really is correlated to this person. Let's dive into this person. It just feels like maybe something came up with this person that maybe it's making you look at what's kind of happened in your past. Okay. All right. So the person you're thinking about, show me the whole situation with that. Okay. Show me the situation. How do you see it? The Eight of Cups. Hangman. It feels like you feel like it's been stuck. Okay, so this could be somebody brand new. It doesn't have to be somebody with history, but feels like you feel like it's stuck. Like, oh my God, this is moving towards being stuck. Like, what do I do? Is this moving forward? This is a situationship. Is this a relationship? Situationship. It feels like there's questioning here. I haven't seen swords unless you're hurt, so it feels like there's been no communication about feelings here. How do you feel about this person? The Knight of Wands. Feels like you may see this person as somebody where they're in it for a fun time, but like if it gets too intense, they may run from things. Like maybe if you've had a conversation with this person before, it's like they're like, boop, too serious. It could be something like that, right? It could be a Sagittarius you're dealing with. It doesn't have to be. Let me see. What do you want? This person. The Two of Cups. You want the love. So you're like, I don't know. Was this a relationship? Was this a situationship? Right? There's a lot of questioning. Maybe your questioning is like, is this worth giving my time to? I'm noticing they're on two different levels here. So I feel like there's something here about maybe you're wanting this person to step up to your level, to start giving the same way, to start emotionally investing in it the same way that you are. Again, there's no sword, so this person's not very good at communicating their feelings, is what it looks like. All right, so let's look at their side of things. What's their side? How do they see you? Strength. You're a badass. You're a baddie, okay? You're a baddie. Yeah. It's like she's like kind of lying by herself. She's a badass, okay? Could be a Leo. You could have that in your chart, but it just feels like there's an energy here of like, Don't fuck with me, I'll fuck you up. Okay, there's some kind of energy like that here. They see you. You definitely are on a different level than this person. I think they're aware of that. The Nine of Wands. You're definitely a baddie. The feminine energy in this connection is definitely a baddie. Yep. Because it feels like feminine energy's been through hell and back. It feels like maybe you've been through in connections where it hasn't been appreciated, it hasn't been reciprocated, it hasn't been... It feels like you haven't met your equal yet. One that matches your effort every day, right? So let's see this person. How do they feel about you? The Six of Pentacles. Feels like they know you're pulling back your energy here. They know it, like they can feel the shift here. Yeah, you're pulling, it's like you're feeling their energy. So it's almost like you're like, okay. You may have a cutoff switch. You may have a cutoff switch here. Now, normally the Moon card, I always take notice of what the illustrations are. The Moon card normally is like a river and like it's a wolf and like a dog on the other side, right? But they're on the same side this time. So I feel like you guys are kind of like, whatever, I'm gonna throw my hands up, okay? If this person's not gonna meet me on the same side as me, like, again, you want this person to step up, right? You want this person to emotionally step up. You want this person to meet you in the middle, perhaps, like, but give the same kind of effort, because these dogs have already met. They've already been on the other side. Let me see if I can find it in a different deck. What deck do I need to look at? I think all the decks pretty much have it. Let's see. What deck am I thinking of? Let's see what the Moon. Is it this deck? Pretty sure it is. Oh my gosh, come on, Moon. Come to me. Hello. Where is the Moon? I guess it's not in this deck, huh? There's a lot of confusion. Okay, so I did all that, and it's not in that deck. What deck is it in? I should have known that too. Okay, so I feel like maybe you've done something that you should have known. So it had me do that for a reason. What's the other deck that has that? There's one I'm trying to think of. I can't think of the illustration right now. Okay, I found the deck. All right, I had to pause it because I swear I thought it was in most of the decks. Okay, so here is the picture. Here's the illustration one, right? In this deck. So the Moon, see all the differences in these decks? The dogs are the most already on the side, and this side, like they're still separated by a river. So I always say this card, it's like they are, they were, oh, wait, illustration. Maybe there's something you have to keep explaining, or you feel like you keep explaining to this person. But it feels like they have to cross the river to get to the other side, right? But now they've come together because they had like a common, I always say they had like something in common, what brought them to the river together, right? But this is somebody, you want somebody to not just come to the river, but stay with you, right? So I feel like you're feeling a little off because you thought that maybe this person had the potential to do so. So let's see if they do, right? Let's see, what do they really want? The Four of Pentacles. What do they really want? The King of Wands. I was looking at this card and I was thinking they want to shine the light on how you've been so held back. So I don't know if you guys are held back and it's coming off obvious to this person or not, but it's like, see everything that's on fire? It's almost like they want you to see how, if you have been, right? Only take it for resonance. Remember, this is a collective. Don't make it fit if it doesn't fit, okay? But the King of Wands, it's almost like, it looks like he's tried. He's tried to win this battle, right? But everything's like on fire behind him. So it's almost like this person sees, they want you to see how much they've tried, but you're so held back that it's almost like they run into a wall. So if this person's tried, it's like they want you to see, hey, I've been trying here. What is this person's intentions with you? The Seven of Swords. Oh, it's a spiritual connection. They are highlighting something for you. That's what this is. The Chariot. Okay. So it does feel, okay, so what I'm seeing here, if this is a repetitive pattern of you feeling confused with people, feeling confused, like Does this person want me? Does this person want, you know, intentionally wanting to date me? I do feel like they've been trying here, but this is also this, like, the universe's way of like, hey, have you been sitting in the same kind of situations? Like, look at where it's going wrong, right? And I feel like this person is kind of a catalyst for you to finally be like, if it's been happening with multiple people, to be like, okay, maybe I need to realize if this is the same thing happening again. They're wanting you, this person, if they're feeling shady, if your intuition's like, oh my God, I don't feel like this person's shady. I feel like the universe brought this person in to be like, hey, look at what you've been kind of attracting, right? So if you've been super held back and being, or you've been attracting this, it's like they want you to see, it's like, this is a moment where it's like, I feel like you're seeing, I need to change this, right? I need to change these things differently. Okay, so let's see, because I feel like there's something underlying, because I'm getting very surface level off this person. Let me change decks. Okay, so since we got I pulled this moon card out, maybe they want me to use this deck. Okay, so let's dive into more of the situation with this person here. Okay, so let's see with this deck, how do they see you? No, let's just how they feel. How they feel about you. Because this feels surface, right? How do they feel about you? The King of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to ground this. They want to ground this. Yeah, it looks like they're trying to come towards you with this Knight of Wands. It does feel like maybe you're confused because maybe they're back and forth with like King of Pentacles, Knight of Wands energy. Maybe you feel like maybe they're giving more energy or effort to something else and they're giving you the Knight of Wands energy. Maybe that's where the confusion comes from on your end. The King of Pentacles seems like they want long term here. There's longevity. What do they want with you? The Strength card. Some of you guys, I mean, we are in Leo season when I'm recording this, but all my readings are timeless. If they pop up on your feed or whatever, there may be a message in them for you, but all my readings are timeless. So when I'm recording this, we are in Leo season, so I feel like they're wanting you to, they don't want you to change. They love how strong you are, but it feels like they want you to be like love without fear. Does that make sense? What do they want with you? Yeah, Queen of Cups. They want you to love without fear. It's like they want you to love without fear. Some of you guys are like, nah, I don't want to. That's fine. That's fine. If you don't want this message, don't take it. Okay. But it feels, what are their intentions then? What are their true intentions? The Fool. They do want a leap of faith with this for you, with you. It's like they know that you have to go through some tower moment. Like realization. It seems like a realization that moves us forward here. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's like you're going through a tower moment here with this person, and then it like starts anew. Yeah, Six of Cups. This is definitely a soulmate connection here. It's definitely a soulmate connection here. So like, it's almost like the universe had a plan to bring this person in, and then once you go through this tower moment, then you can get like a renewal with this person here. The Two of Wands and the Six of Wands. You come out on top. There's the Ace of Pentacles. You get the renewal that you want. So again, this doesn't have to be somebody you have a long history with. This could be like a day where it's like, oh my God, you know, it just like epiphany happens, right? But it feels almost like the universe is like, we're going to bring this person in, have them act a little bit weird, to have their spidey senses go off and think that it's them, so that you start looking at it a little bit differently. Yeah. This person's intention, let me see what their actions are going to be that are going to be different. What are their actions going to be that are going to be different? The Seven of Cups, something about music significant, and the Empress. It's like they're Ten of Swords. They're gonna make it clear what they want. Yeah, Ace of Wands. I feel like they're gonna talk about the future with you. Yep, Ten of Cups. They're gonna talk about the future with you, and I feel like if they haven't done that before, it's because the energy wasn't right. The universe needed you to wake up and see things differently, do things differently, okay? You guys have been like, I need to control things or how they go, and you're kind of sitting back and now and relaxing and going in the flow. That's, I think, when the energy shift can happen. Like if you've been in relationships you're like so anxious, or you're trying to control outcomes, or you're just like, they want you to sit back in the flow, and this will help this connection that's coming in. I think this person, you'll know things will change when this person starts talking about the future with you. I think is what it looks like. All right, so if you guys want to book personal, I also post another reading on my other channel, Texas Tarot. book a personal birth charting, manifesting reading. I love helping you guys. That's all on my website if you guys are interested. All right. So I hope this helped whoever this is for. I hope it found you, and love you a long time. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Have a good one.